Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Metal Gear Survive. I'm the Mysterious JG. Oof. You know, defending that choke point is going to be pretty bad, I feel like. Being said, we don't really have a lot of choice here. Let's at least go trigger the mission where we discover the thing. Well, I don't know. I don't know the right way to approach this. I still kind of want to try to do that side mission first. Let's just see what happens. That looks like a potential follow your death. That wasn't. So many enemies suddenly popped up. Oh. Surely I should be able to kill some of them. Like if I could find the mortars that popped up and kill them. Whole thing would be a whole lot less dangerous if I could take out those mortars. They were the ones that actually destroyed the wormhole generator. But those enemies that they must have like appeared in the interim. I don't feel like there's that many guys around here right now as we approach. They just kind of warped in after the fact. So, Sahelanthropus, we know. Boy, we look like a doofus. You know, it'd be nice if we actually got to pilot Metal Gear. That happened briefly and wasn't really that great in Metal Gear Solid 4, but so this is where I intentionally avoided. Oh, this is sleeping one of you guys. Doesn't look like you get to kill them from the front at all. I'm trying to climb. So, I guess even getting up to the mortars, they're like all super powered, even close-up range. That our captain sucks. I mean, seriously, did you see that? So I guess I should have snuck up on it a little better than I did, but... And then you got to get behind it or switch straight to a gun as soon as you find it or something. Or use a walker gear. That's what the game wants me to do, apparently. I don't think the walker gear is going to work with that many different elevations going on. Can't really climb at one of those.
Go and investigate the weapon Seth talked about.
Do it! Do it now! Although I am feeling like that surprise attack, I am feeling like this is possible if we can just, because they are there, they're just all sleeping until they all wake up. So at least I feel like it would be possible to find the mortars and take them out first. Alright, I stopped doing commentary all of a sudden. So yeah, I mean, I think it's at least possible, but we'd have to be doing a much better job of killing stuff before it wakes up.
Activate the wormhole
Okay.
transporter and expand the area you can search.
Well, it takes more damage in the head than anywhere else, at least. That's something. But apparently they can't be killed even when they're sleeping with one hit, because I tried. Okay, so if we creep along here... Is this one... oh, this is another mortar. Oh, got him pretty good, too. Alright, so they're definitely weaker in the head. And, they were definitely the ones that took out the base. So, this might be doable after all, through sneaky strats. Now, this is another wanderer. Or a mortar, I mean. I am liking the electric attack against them. Boy, there's a lot of mortars around here. So far, none of those midnight bombers would bomb at midnight. Oh, shit. Okay, that almost got ugly. Apparently I'm allowed to climb that mountain, though. Is there a reason to? What's going on up here? Are there more enemies up here? Are there more mortars? Doesn't look like it. But yes, this is officially sanctioned climbing stuff. If I took out all the mortars, it'd be a whole lot safer to try to grab that zone. Oof. That probably wasn't that safe. I'd hate to mess it up now, though. After doing all of that. Oh, there's wild aminals. Might as well hunt them real quick while I'm here. See if I can start gathering leather to level up my stupid hat. And though I'm a little late to realize it, I suppose if there were enemies around here, they probably would have been alerted by me running around like an idiot, attacking those Nubians. Well, I feel like I took out 3 mortars, and that was most of the threat. I mean, there could be enemies coming from other places as well. I don't want to get close enough to trigger that scene, but I feel like maybe this will do it.
I detect that you're hungry. Your mission requires that you look after yourselves, Captain.
That is not the main thing I'm thinking about right now, but okay. We'll get this again. We can go ahead and make noise right off the bat to attract the attention of anyone who can help. I didn't want to do it right off the bat because it's such an annoying noise, but doesn't look like anybody close enough to be woken up by this thing is around. So hopefully the mortars don't repopulate once we do this. We got a recipe for a wuss and a secondary weapon holder. Adhesives, etc. All right. Let's see if getting rid of those mortars does the trick, or if it's just, no, we really want you to clear this out first. We really want you to do the Solanthropus mission first.
Until the reactivation process is complete.
So far, so good. New enemies will warp in, probably. Well, there's somebody crawling in. He's it. He's not too bad. Yeah, I wasn't expecting a bunch of mortars to just pop up into existence. Oh. Here comes a bunch of guys. Don't think they got mortars amongst them, though. Do they have a bomber? Well, doesn't matter. They're not going to make it. I wonder if they'll be wiped out by this attack of the transporter if they're too far away. We'll find out in a second. Doesn't look like I got points for it. It doesn't look like I actually got any points for that, unfortunately, but oh well. Okay, so that certainly was a lot easier if you go take out all those guys. Just to make sure we don't lose our progress. Oh, it's a wanted poster now. To make sure we don't lose our progress, we'll warp back to base. And, I guess we'll then come back out here. There we go. So yeah, that's one way to do it. I would imagine if you used ranged weapons to kill those guys, or you were proficient using the mortars that were ranged in the base, that could have worked. But I prefer to be sneaky. Hey, Seth.
Let's go home. To our mother base.
Weren't you the guy who's never been to Mother Base, or am I mixing you up with, was a guy named, like, Reeve, isn't there? Yeah, whatever. Still can't repair this. It's down to 77%. Don't want to let it get too weakened. I don't know if it's doing less damage right now or not. I definitely want to replace these. Alright, I guess I'm like hungry and thirsty. I did hunt some aminals. So let's, Nubian soup only requires water, no milk, and it's pretty good. So let's do some of that real quick. Oh, that has not... We haven't cooked the dog meat yet. So we do need to cook the dog meat. Gives us 500, which isn't much, but we also have up close attack up, or we could turn it into smoked version, which only does 400 but won't go bad. Let's assume it's not going to go bad before we have a chance to eat it, based on the way things have been going recently. We learned wild dog soup. Mad Dog Mattis. And his famous wild dog soup. Alright. Now we can warp our way back. I guess I'll check and see if we can level up. I sort of doubt we can level up. No, we can't level up. Check and see if we have anything new over here. I sort of doubt it. We don't got anything new over here. Alright, let's warp back over there. And, wonder if those guys will still be hanging around that we can kill them again. Because they were probably worth a lot of, Kupo energy. But we're really better off just, wait, what was that on our... oh, it's just our information on our weapons. So we can check real quick and see if enemies respawned. Or if we can let sleeping mortars lie. Doesn't look like they're back. I think that's where they were. I mean, there were more than just here, but there's definitely ones up here. So let's just see what happens. This makes things a lot easier. Any dialogue for me? I'd just like to talk about the beauty that is Sahelanthropus and how it's touched me to see it. I guess not. Oh, this guy looks like a friend. Analyze this.
Get away from
Again.
there.
A mute. Okay, so we get to talk to this guy now? Oh, I guess we
Who
do.
are you? What are you doing here? Hey, disconnect that thing now.
It's Dan of Street Fighter fame.
Please calm down, Dan. We have a mission to destroy the Lord of Dust under Good Luck's orders.
And I know you of old, Dan. We are close friends.
That voice, Virgil? And you said good luck?
Virgil, good luck. That voice. Where have I heard that voice? It's Boris Badenoff in disguise, so Dan has no way of seeing through it.
Dan, it is my assumption that you are now the last surviving official member of the Karen Corps.
Well, what about that guy that we rescued from him? I guess he's not Karen Corps, or...
It has been claimed that you killed the other members of the Corps. Is this true?
Sure did, Jethro.
I haven't killed anybody.
Not for lack of trying.
If you really were Virgil, you'd know that.
Well, I mean, I know you hadn't killed anybody as of the last time I talked to you, but...
As I have lost part of my memory, I am unable to verify this.
But you sure seem stable.
Captain, from observing his reactions thus far, he appears to be in sound mental health, contrary to what Seth said.
Yes, that's right. I'm in sound mental health. He's firing guns off in the air.
I believe it would be worthwhile to hear his side of the story. What do you say?
And the captain says, "Well, I believe that all men have a right to speak. All are innocent until proven." Of course, the captain doesn't say that. The captain doesn't say anything.
Wait, you said Seth? So he is involved with this.
That little weasel, he was the worst producer of the Taz show. Nobody knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Where is he? Tell me.
I prefer the captain. Or even the Viking.
I knew they were working with Wanderers.
Oh yeah, the Wanderers are totally in league with us. Oh, I guess Wanderers are coming.
Wanderers, you must engage them.
We want to have many beautiful children by the Wanderers. Join House Stark together with House Wanderer.
The discrepancy between Seth and Dan's assertions hinders our ability to grasp the situation.
Sure.
I recommend you return to the FOB so we may discuss how to proceed from here. Objective complete. Please return at once.
Don't try to, continue with your mission and deal with the teleports or anything. I'm taking it this mission would be more difficult if I hadn't already cleared all those mortar guys out. Damn it, I was stabbing him. I can't blow it now, can I? I guess I can. Jeez.
Your life is dangerously low.
If I'm terrible enough, I can.
Heal yourself quickly.
It's just a regular old wanderer. I'm that bad. I freaking screwed up against a regular wanderer. I'm not getting any health back because I got another giant cut. And my mission is to return to Fob. I'm thinking again, yeah, this is probably a whole lot harder if you hadn't cleared those guys out. But now I have, so easy peasy. And, gotta get rid of that cut. I guess I might as well just do it now. And maybe make more styptic later. I should be able to make more styptic. Yeah. Anyway.
Time to analyze the data. Please
Time to
synchronize
bake the
your iDroid
donuts.
with me here.
Touch me in that special place. Well, it's a Metal Gear, all right. I guess the game needed one.
So you ran into Dan again?
He's a good guy. I'm a real friend of him.
He's lost his mind. I wouldn't put any stock in what he has to say.
All he basically said was, I haven't lost my mind.
Virgil's analysis showed that there was nothing wrong with Dan mentally.
What analysis?
Judging from records, it appears that someone betrayed the core, and that is what led to its downfall.
We only have two characters, Seth and Dan. It's obviously Seth, because Seth is the one acting all weaselly. Well, no, Dan is acting like crazy and violent. But basically, it's Seth. Seth is the guy who betrayed the core. I mean, unless they introduce some new character. I mean, I wouldn't put it past this game to just create up this mystery of who betrayed the core and then have the answer be someone that we hadn't actually met before.
And that someone is Dan.
Dan the man.
If Virgil's analysis is correct, Seth's story runs counter to the facts. Is he actually the survivor Good Luck was talking about?
Yeah.
In any case, shouldn't we decide on what our next move is?
In any case, shouldn't we ignore the danger of the traitor in our midst and just keep going?
Analysis of the data we collected on Sahelanthropus reveals it does in fact possess a powerful armament.
It's probably capable of defeating 2 or 3 wanderers at a time.
If we're able to get
It might even be able to
working,
one-shot
we
mortars.
just might be able to use it to destroy the Lord of Dust.
That'd be fun.
Just like I said. See? I'm not lying.
I'm your friend, Uncle Baldo. Even though I'm not bald.
Well, since we don't know who's telling the truth, why don't we secure it ourselves for now? It'd be dangerous to leave it there anyway.
It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I don't want to believe either of them's working against us, but the way things are, I think that's a good idea.
Sure.
All right then, it's settled. Looking forward to seeing Sahelanthropus back here, Captain.
Sorry,
How do we
Seth.
get it back?
Until we know what's going on, we gotta keep an eye on you.
I'll stay behind and guard Seth. That's my current excuse for not going on missions.
Do as you please. But I am not your enemy. You of all people know that. Right, partner?
And he gives you a big manly hug. I guess. I don't know what the hell's going on.
We'll use a wormhole to secure Sahelanthropus.
Oh, okay.
Place the wormhole digger near it.
So we're gonna have one of those missions, eh? Better make sure my stuff is all stocked up. So I'm getting my
We'll
standard
get out of here someday.
layout.
We have to, right?
Well, hold on. What am I now? Oh, I'm able to create a new type of gun. I need to consider the possibility of ditching the spear for a while and getting a sniper rifle, because I have a feeling I'll have to kill... If I go trigger this wormhole digger, I'm going to have to fight mortars again. They introduced them for a reason, folks. Oh, the Woo, it's... Oh, it's a pistol. Does 192 damage. Does more damage than a shotgun. Okay. Is there any way I could do... I would dearly like to take along the sniper rifle, but it's just going to force me to put them on my back. could do wormhole extraction device I could get rid of. Yeah, whatever. I think the thing to do now is call it a video and to come back next time. And I'm not looking forward to this, but we need to try another of those digger extraction missions that I hate so much. See you next time.